Okay, I just want us to listen to this, and then we'll get into what just occurred to me and I thought I should share. Wait for it. Nani. Okay. So, I attended church online today, and it was so funny, but it was so relevant, the message that was given today. The pastor gave an example of being a worldly man, and imagine that you're at your malicious activity or whatever it is that we can call it, right? And you hear your phone ring, you look at it, and it's your significant other. So whether you're married, you're not married, whatever, just you're accountable to somebody, and the phone rings. Now you've got to start coming up with a story, because obviously you're in the wrong place, right? So you pick up this phone, and the first question you know the person's gonna ask you is, where are you? Because you're not where you're supposed to be. Yeah? And the second question is, who are you with? And this is when I was like, damn, life is just, it's like that, right? And he says, if you answer these two questions correctly, there's no need for us to go to the third question. And it's the same thing. He then gave an example of, imagine you're in trouble with the law. The first thing an officer will ask you is, where were you? Once you give the answer to that, who can verify where you were? Right? But if you fail to answer these two questions, we're now going to follow up and ask you, what were you doing? Like, let's pause for a minute. What were you doing? Because you failed to answer the where, the who. We hit you with the what. Like, are you guys getting it? Okay, let's listen to the rest of the song just for a little bit. Get away from the noise. Huh? Can you hear me? Basically, this song is saying, where are you? Like, you're with the boys, get away from them. Are you in a noisy place? Get away from the noise. Okay, now let me tell you, your girlfriend's just got married. Now, see, I used to listen to the song and it never clicked, but as the pastor was preaching, it dawned on me that, no, listen, like, if you're in the wrong place, news has to come and find you. Like, people have to inform you about something. Do you understand? But if you're in the right place, there's no need for BBC or other people to start informing you about things. Like, in this particular case, if you are with your significant other, if you are at work when you're supposed to be at work, if you are not robbing anyone, there's no officer that's going to come look for you, then you're in the right place. There's no need for us to ask you the where, who, what. Do you understand? Like, it was so crazy for me to grasp this concept. And I was like, that's just what life is with God. If you're walking in his path, in the promise that he has for us, and his answers are yes and amen, there's never a point that you're gonna pray, oh God, where, who, what. He's never gonna have to even ask you these things because you're in that path. Guys, I don't know if this is as mind-boggling for you guys as it was for me, but I hope somebody gets blessed by it. And have a lovely Sunday and a blessed week.